In this video, we'll teach you the ultimate trading strategy that you'll ever need as a trader, the manipulation model. Why am I saying this so confidently? Well, me and my brother have traded this mechanical strategy for years, ending every year with huge profits. But all of this was done publicly. We have streamed for months on YouTube, showing live executions every single day. We have thousands of students using the exact same model we teach you today. And this very simple framework took us from losing money and being unprofitable with all of the classic stuff you find on social media, Fibonacci, technical indicators, and SMC, to now being able to generate consistent profits and prop firm payouts. And in this video, we will take this pro-level trading framework down to a stupid simple strategy with 4 trading models, 4 setups that you can start implementing today with some practical examples of live trades. The manipulation model is based on the most scientifically accurate, proven, documented, and accredited theory around financial markets, which is the Wyckoff theory: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Let's dive right in, starting from the basics. So right here we have the accumulation on the 1-minute time frame, which is the range before a major move. So orders are being accumulated right here, and the accumulation range is displayed by these two 15-minute candles, and the manipulation phase is this manipulation candle. So we enter our trades after the manipulation is done, because we only want to be involved in the distribution phase. So now you know what the AMD cycle is, but the real question is, how can you identify the manipulation candle? So before that, I have a question for you. Which setup would you take, the first one or the second one? I'll give you a second to think about it. For me, the answer is obvious, because on the right hand side, second choice, we have a manipulation candle. So why is this a manipulation candle? Because we are taking the low and we are taking the high of the previous candle, and we are closing above the high of the previous candle. And that is very, very important, because if the candle would close like this is not a manipulation candle for us. We always need the candle to close above the previous candle's high, because once this candle closes above the previous candle, and we have an official manipulation candle, we know that buyers are in control and sellers are being trapped. The origin of every big move in the market is always the manipulation model. Don't believe me? Let me show you guys some crazy examples. For example, gold right here. We have gold chart on the weekly time frame. November 2022, we have a weekly manipulation candle formation here. The gold price back then was $1,615. The move was initiated by the MC, and you guys already know gold all-time high is at $4,550. Right here we have an example on Nasdaq on the daily time frame, January 2023, and the move was initiated by the manipulation candle at the price of $11,000, and you guys already know NQ all-time high is at $26,300, and we never ever broke this low again. So right here, another example on gold, October 2023, we have a daily manipulation candle, and after that price is just skyrocketing, and gold price was at $1,830, and we never broke this low again. So now you guys are realizing that these big moves in the markets are not random. They are always and always initiated by the manipulation candle. Right here we have an example with the tariff lows on Nasdaq. We have a daily manipulation candle. Even right here we have a continuation manipulation candle, and Nasdaq price was at 17,000, and these lows are still respected till today. And right here we have probably the best example, because we have the gold on the daily time frame, and we have a triple MC formation. So we have 1, 2, 3 daily manipulation candles. Gold price was at $3,350, and gold just skyrocketed after that. This was during summer, August 2025, and these lows are still the current lows on gold. At this point, I think I opened your eyes to the manipulation model. Yes, these moves are on the higher time frame, but this is just to prove a point that time is fractal, because we will do the same exact thing on the lower time frames. And if you want to spot the manipulation candle
candle, a free indicator link is in the description.
So now you know the manipulation candle perfectly. The question is, how can we implement the manipulation candle to our trading? So first of all, you have to know in which market condition you are in. Right here, I have a bullish trend for you guys. And as you guys can see, we are making higher highs and higher lows. And this is crucial for building your bias. Why? Because when you can identify the trend, you know where to spot the manipulation candle. And right here, when we have a manipulation candle, we will enter the trade right there and target the highs. And if your 1 hour chart looks like this, then you know that you are in a range. And what we'll do is, in a range, you will spot the manipulation candle and enter a short. And the exact same for the longs. And if your 1 hour chart looks like this, where price is making lower lows and lower highs, then you know exactly in which direction to go when you spot the MC right here. And the assets that we are going to be trading are the following: gold, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. Why? Because those are the assets where you will find a setup every single day.
So before we get into the different models and setups, you have to know the most important thing, which is the risk management and the trade management. Right here, we have a profitable trade. So we have a manipulation candle right here. We will enter after the manipulation candle is closed, and we will target a minimum of 1 to 2 always. But the most important part is, once we hit the 1-to-1 mark, we will always put our stop loss to break even. Why? Because we know from our data, once a trade hits the 1-to-1 risk reward, it should not come back. Because right here, for example, you guys can see we had a pullback, and then the continuation, you would expect momentum to drive through and hit your 1-to-2 risk reward. And that is always the minimum that you will target with this strategy. The reason why we don't need to aim for more RR is because this strategy has a high trade frequency and high win rate across the three assets we will be trading. And that's why this strategy is ideal for prop firms, because you will have consistent profits with minimal drawdown periods.
So now we are ready for the manipulation model playbook. We will cover 4 different setups: FVGs, opening prices, previous X highs and lows, volume profile with the pivots and the low volume nodes. So now you know how to enter the trades and how to manage them. But how do you spot the high probability trades? That's what we are going to cover in this section now. So first, we have to identify the current trend. So when we are looking at the chart right now, what we can see is we are in an uptrend where we are making higher highs and higher lows. But right here, we're seeing that we have formed a range. The question now is, because this will happen a lot, is a very realistic example. You will have impulsive moves and then ranges. But on a higher time frame, we are still in a bullish uptrend. And now that we have identified the current market condition, we can now look for our first setup, which is the FVG and the manipulation candle. So now I am on the 1 hour time frame. This is now the New York session. As you can see, we have no fair value gap right here. And now on the 30-minute, we do have a fair value gap. So what is a fair value gap? A fair value gap is this gap right here. So as you can see, there is a gap between the high of this candle and the low of this candle. So this is a bullish fair value gap. So the idea behind the fair value gap is that market participants who push price from here up to here, leaving this imbalance, would most likely get involved again for another leg up. And what we want to do with the manipulation model is use the fair value gap as an area of interest and enter with the manipulation candle. So now I will go down to the 5-minute time frame and we will wait for a manipulation candle to form. So right here we still don't have a manipulation candle, but on the 30-minute time frame where we have drawn out the fair value gap, we can see, yes, we did go through the FVG. But what matters most with fair value gaps is the body closures. Look how the bodies are respecting the fair value gap. So this means this fair value gap is still interesting to us and we can use it as an area of interest. Okay, so this is the manipulation candle that we were looking out for right now. What we are looking out for is a 1 hour or 30-minute fair value gap and then a manipulation candle tapping into the fair value gap for a valid setup. So this one right now is a valid setup. Why? Because we are in the direction of the trend. We have a 5-minute manipulation manipulation candle printed right here. And now what we have to do is we have to aim for a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. And remember what Kadir taught you guys, we will go break even at 1-to-1 risk to reward. So now we are in that trade, and as soon as we hit 1-to-1, we will go break even. So now this trade is risk free. So either we're going to make 2R or nothing basically, and we are not going to lose anything. So zero risk on this trade right now. And as you can see, we hit the target and we went even for more than that. We first identified the current market condition, the trend, and then we waited for a fair value gap to be formed, and then a manipulation candle on the 5-minute time frame of the fair value gap. And the timing was perfect as well because we were during high volume times, and the exact time this manipulation candle printed was 10:20 a.m. And with this model, you're going to look for trades, especially when we are speaking about the New York session, from 8 a.m. to max 11 a.m.
So guys, now let's go over the second model, which is the previous X high or low plus the MC setup. So first of all, what we need is the trend. We have to identify the trend always. And in this case, it's very, very simple. We have a big down move and then a little bit of a range and then a big down move again and now a pullback. So what we always want to do, since you watched the lesson from Hamza already, we always want to position ourselves on the lower high. In this case, can be a lower high. So now we will go on to the lower time frames and then try to look for an entry. So ideally, the move that we are looking for is this. Question is if this can happen or not. So for that to happen, we need a previous daily high. And in this case, this is the previous daily high from yesterday. And to plot that, I can use my indicator. So right here, you guys can see I have the indicator on where it says PDH, and PDH stands for previous daily high. We also have the previous weekly low here. It can be a previous session high, a previous day's high, or a previous weekly's high. The reason why we want to take trades from those highs and lows is because market participants are going to get stopped out there or going to take profits there. And that's why there is liquidity at those highs and lows. We want to only get involved if those highs and lows are taken out. And again, look at the steps, guys. We have identified the trend. We have the previous daily high at this point. And now we need the third step, which is the MC, and it is always the manipulation candle. So at this point, we have the 10-minute manipulation candle, and the 10-minute manipulation candle is originating from the previous daily high and also from the high of New York Stock Exchange open. So this is an overlap, and we even have an FVG on the 30-minute time frame. So this is an A++ setup. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take a short here. And you notice already 1-to-1, we need to go break even. Now let's play the candles and see how price develops. We are at break even at this point. So this stop loss is now at break even, and we're going to let that trade play out to 1-to-2 risk reward. And right there, TP gets hit and we go even more than that. What did we do? First, we identified the trend. Then we waited till price tapped into a previous sessions high or a previous daily high. And yes, the previous daily high is taken out before that, but the MC is originating from there. So that is already enough. And then we got the MC during a session time and we take our entry right there. Simple as that. So these are the levels used for this model. You can go ahead and take a screenshot.
So now we are going to go over the volume profile and MC setups. So here we are on Monday, January 5th. So this means the previous day is Friday. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead here right to the left where you have your long and short positions. You go down to volume based and we'll see the fixed range volume profile. You click this and then you go to Friday market open, click once, and then until market close right here. Okay, the market open will always be 6 p.m. EST and the market closes at 5 p.m. EST. So now this is very crucial. We go down to the 1-minute time frame and then drag the profile right to the last minute of the market. Okay, right there. So right here you have 3 levels: the previous day value area high, the previous day point of control, the previous day value area low. If you don't know what the volume profile shows, it's basically this area from here all the way to here represents 70% of transactions of the previous day. The value area low and the high represent the extremes of this range. And the point of control, this red line, shows the exact price point with the most amount of volume transacted. If I zoom in, you will see exactly that right here the volume shown is the highest on this price point. So now we are ready to take a look at the current day's price action. So right now we are during the New York session and we will wait for one of the volume pivots to get triggered with a manipulation candle. With this manipulation candle, it's not tapped yet, so we can't enter based on that. But right there, we have it. So that's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Price prints a 5-minute manipulation candle from the previous day's value area high. So if I zoom out again, you will see exactly that this is the value area high of the previous day. And you know already we get into that trade, aim for a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio, go break even at 1-to-1. So right here, that's break even and let the trade do its thing. And there you go, take profit, gets hit. So these are the profiles to use for this setup. Take a screenshot, and if you want, you can watch the Overflow series for a deep dive into volume profile.
Now let's go over the fourth setup, guys, which is the opening price plus the MC setup. In this case, we have the midnight open. So let's go over the steps, guys. First of all, we have to identify the trend, and the trend in this case is clearly bullish. We had a big move down here, but then here on NQ, we recovered and we are now about to have a higher low here, and we want to position ourselves right here to continue buying this market. So right here on the 10-minute time frame on NQ, we have a 10-minute bullish manipulation candle on a bullish market from the midnight open. The key thing is, guys, that we close above the midnight open. The midnight open doesn't have to be down here, but we have to close above the midnight open. That is very, very important. And at this point, we can go ahead and take a long here because it's the perfect time as well, because we have 9:30 EST, which is the New York Stock Exchange open. Let's see what happens here. Boom, we have a deep retest, but the low still holds, and then we hit the take profit, and that's it. So right here are the opening prices we will take the trades off of, so you can go ahead and take a screenshot.
Let me be real with you. Most people know our model and can trade it 60 to 70%, which is already great, but they cannot keep up the consistency. Why? Because 90% of them are missing the guidance, support, and accountability, which is why we started to mentor traders just like you to transform them into consistently profitable ones within 12 weeks. And in order to achieve this goal, you will get weekly one-on-one calls with us. Twice a week group coaching calls with the entire mentorship program, backtesting and Q&A sessions, daily trade and journal reviews, and daily market outlooks. You will have personal one-on-one support from us. And on top of that, you will have a trading partner to hold each other accountable. This is a proven system that makes you profitable within 12 weeks. And if not, that's no problem. We continue working with you completely for free. If you are interested and the link down below is still working, this means the mentorship is still open and you can apply to work with us.